What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be discussing Bitcoin. Specifically, we're going to be talking about Mar, Riot. Haven't done those stocks in a little bit. I don't know if I've ever covered them on the channel specifically for a video, but here we are. We're going to talk about it. If you do enjoy my Bitcoin and cryptocurrency related topics, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, let's get right into this video and let's talk about some Bitcoin and Mar and Riot. Now, we're obviously going to break down Bitcoin first. So Bitcoin, it has been on the spotlight. I mean, guys, every single dip that Bitcoin's had lately, it's been bought right back up. Now, don't let that fool you. Don't let that fool you just in case, Bitcoin, it has another big dip and be like, oh, buyers are going to come in. We're going to go straight back up. Don't let it fool you. But so far, what we're working with is that every time it's pushed up to all-time highs, it's came back down, right? It's came back down. And right now, what happened? We had the dip, and now we're pushing back up. Right now, of course, it's going to be a long extended weekend, not too much volume, not too much movement. But right now, Bitcoin has just been consolidating really since the 30th. So that was about, what, 4 days ago? So we've just been consolidating. And what I'm watching, I mentioned this to some other people that are in Bitcoin or Bitcoin related stuff. I'm watching this resistance right here, okay? Just keeping it simple, watching this resistance. Reason why, we got rejected here, we got rejected here. And then now we're consolidating above it right now. And then, that's really what's holding us back, or that's where our last highs were at before we fell back down. So obviously, if you're bullish Bitcoin, you don't want to see us drop again and fall back down to this level. But this does look okay. Consolidation is okay. And we probably won't see too much action until like Sunday night, Monday, when, the overall market's open. Typically, Sunday is normally red day for Bitcoin. When it does have a sell-off, it's typically on a Sunday, so that is important to know as well. But the main focus of this video is Mar. So if you've been following Mar lately, the last couple, I would say 3 days, really 3 days, it has been on an absolute tear. Now, I would like to say Mar, it moves with Bitcoin, but when the overall market, the NASDAQ, is pushing up, it's greatly influenced by it. It helps it, okay? Because there's been days when Bitcoin's up and the market's, red, huge red, and Mars either really flat for the day or it's even red. So having tech, having the NASDAQ up overall is just, a beneficial portion to Mar. And that's what we've been having the last couple, 2 or 3 days on the NASDAQ specifically. We've had some really awesome days. And then as you can see, Mars had some really awesome days as well. One day we were up like 10%. On Friday we were up huge. We hit all-time highs once again, 51.74. But we finished the day still at all-time highs. Yes, still at all-time highs, but it was a sell-off compared to what we were at. Overall, though, what I'm looking for Mar is if we do get a pullback. Let's just say we get a pullback, then maybe down to 46.22 is your entry. 46.22, let that be your pullback to test this old resistance now as a support. Let that be your pullback, and then have that confirmation. As long as that holds, set you in for that entry, and then that's where I would take that entry if I'm trading it, right? So if I'm trading it, this is how I structure my plan. I'd have my entry right here, have my stop loss right underneath it. You can give it the room that you want it. Obviously, it's your risk management. For me, I like to keep it pretty tight. But if you're just an investor and you want to hold this long term, then obviously this really doesn't matter to you. But if you are looking for a pullback because you don't want to buy on at the top, then I'd say 46.22. If we break that, then we're probably coming back down to test this level from the top side. But that would take a lot. That would take a lot for it to crash back down that, especially after all of the gains it's just give. It would have to really do some damage to the overall market. But Mar, obviously, looking great, looking amazing. If I were to play either Mar or Riot, I would probably play Mar just because it's been really the powerhouse right now. It's been the forefront. It's been, the one that's really pushing up. So Mar, I'd play that. Now, if you were to ask me options or shares, well, I know the option contracts are a little expensive for Mar compared to its price. So I'd probably go with still options, because shares, you get less because they cost a little more. Even the options are expensive, you still get a better deal with how many shares you control with that option contract. But now let's look at Riot. So Riot, like I said, it's been one of the ones where it's actually struggling compared to Mara. It was down. I mentioned that we got to watch out for this resistance level, 54.82 on Friday. We tried to get above it, we did, but came right back down. So unfortunately, sellers showed up for Riot. So definitely, that's why I'm favoring Mara right now, because it's showing the strength, right? Riot still not doing bad, obviously, but it's not looking the strongest compared to, its all-time high levels, and obviously where its highs were recently. So Mar definitely the powerhouse right now. If I were to choose, like I said, Mar would be the one. But overall, it's up to you, your preference, if you want to choose Riot or Mar. But Bitcoin is looking strong, guys. Just to conclude this video, Bitcoin is looking strong. I do like what it's doing. Watching for this breakout right here. Also mentioned that we do have like this kind of cup and handle playing out. So here's the cup. Do we get the handle pull back to here, or is it right to here? I don't know, guys. This might not even play out, but we do have a little cup and handle right here. Either way, thank you if you did enjoy this Bitcoin video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.